All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshai. Double honors to the elders of GMS, and salutations to all the brothers in the highways and byways, doing the work of the Most High in sincerity and in truth. Now, recently, I've been hearing some things about work, right? Why a brother don't get a work? Why I can't find a job? And GMS members are bums. But now, if you being a man of the Lord, have a righteous mindset, you would understand what is the true work, right? What we're supposed to be laboring in day and night, Zine. Because even though we're supposed to have a job, basically take care of our daily necessities, that is not what we're supposed to glorify ourselves in. Or we're supposed to put ourselves out of the way for to get a job, because most of the jobs that are out there is like a 9 to 5 jobs. You have to work like all six days a week. So what were the time you have to put in for the truth? Because this is the most important thing right now. Zine, Paul said, I count everything else but dung. Zine, for the mercy of Yahweh, roughly paraphrasing. Zine. So let us get into it and find out what is the true work, what we're supposed to put all into. Right? First scripture is Ecclesiastes chapter 3. All of the chapter is bad, so let me just start at verse 1. The point is in verse 9. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So right now, the main thing we're supposed to do is abide in this truth, to labor for the glory of the Most High, basically. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rent and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. Right now we are in the time of speaking. Right now we are in the time of making sure that everyone who is the elect hear the word of the Most High. And that's what we're supposed to put everything into. Right? A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. We're in a time of war right now. So we're supposed to make sure we go into this fervently. Because the scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Having a 9 to 5 not going to sustain you throughout the time to come. Right? That not going to, because basically you need physical substance, you need food to sustain you physically. But you have to make sure that you have a mindset of the scriptures for sustain you mentally and spiritually, because the time ahead is some harsh times coming, and we need this truth so that we can be able to endure unto the end. Right? What profit had he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth? What gain you have? Right? What's the gain in there? For always I say, yo, get a job, get a 9 to 5. Right? What gain you have in there? And that is not even the duty of man, to be working and slaving in this kingdom 9 to 5. The scripture saying, this is Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. If you look up the word duty right there, the word duty basically go back into commandments, and it actually means business. If you look into it, this is our business, right? This is what we supposed to build up. We're supposed to make sure so we invest we're all in this, because the profits and reward of this truth is far more greater than any job that you could ever have in this world. You see? To continue to just basically drive through the point that having gain in this world is vain. You see, you need time to basically go into this and make sure so you get it on point. Everything's supposed to be on point to do the work of the Most High. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, starting from verse 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. Opportunity of leisure. You need time to get the wisdom and understanding of this truth. Continuing, and he that had little business, meaning business in this world, he that have little to do in this world, shall become wise. Can't get any plainer than that. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plough, and that glorifieth in the goat, that driveth oxen, and is occupied in their labours, and whose talk is of bullocks? If your talk is always of, oh, yo, get a job, how you going to get wisdom? That's why Balu continuously, him not really bring out anything edifying. Him just continuously push James, get a job. That's why I'm not going to ever get wisdom, because I'm supposed to go into this truth and supposed to labor to fulfill the work of the Most High. Him say, what shall I say? Go into the highways and edges, and as many as can find bid to the marriage. Right? That is what we're supposed to try to get knowledge and understand for do. And as perfect time for that scripture, 2 Timothy. Bear with me, brothers. Even this what that I'm doing right now, it could be very much easier on me, because I could just use Camtasia, record the video online, and basically upload it, and this would be done within 5 minutes tops. But right now I don't have the internet, right? I don't have the internet, so therefore I have to just have a camera, the computer. You don't need the internet to edit the video, so therefore I just record it, shot it on the computer, edit it, and then go somewhere else that has internet access, upload it. Simple as that. You don't let anything limit you from doing the work of the Most High. You always have to find other means and ways to basically fulfill the work of the Most High. Right? This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. The point there is a workman. Right? We are supposed to always be dividing and going through these scriptures. Right? So we can basically bring out the word of truth. You see, truth has no equal. Truth is singular. Right? Scripture say, prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. We're supposed to always try to prove everything what other people say about the scriptures. Say, yo, the scriptures false. We're supposed to always be validating what the scripture says. That is our work, that is our labor in this thing of ours. Right? Let's go back to Sirach 38 verse 33. Basically from 25 straight down back to 32 is talking about works of this world, the labors that most people have in this world. Verse 33, they shall not be sought for in public council. So if you always a tile to build up this society, you're not going to have any wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the truth. Right? And therefore you shall not be sought for in public council. Because this right now, as the elders them always say, this is the gathering of the elect. Right? This is the gathering of the elect, and part of the elect, the elect is the governing body of the kingdom. Right? And you have to have wisdom to rule a kingdom. Right? And the scripture said, they shall not, the people that toil and labor in this world for these white crackers out there building up their kingdom, the scripture said they shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit in I in the congregation. They shall not sit on the judge's seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment. They cannot declare justice, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken. I really don't even need to say anything to basically clarify the scripture anymore. It is as clear as day. Let me continue. Verse 34. But they will maintain the state of the world. That's right. They will always strive to build up this world, build up this kingdom, build up this white man society. That's what you're laboring in this world is for. Right? And the scripture already say, what gain is there in your labor? That you labor it. As Ecclesiastes says before. Right? And all their desire is in the work of their craft. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, this is the other chapter, verse 39. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. In prophecies. That is our job, to be occupied in this word of ours. In prophecies. And basically, in the time to come, in the time of our temptation, that is what will sustain us. You just have to be contented with what you have right now. Because the scripture says, with food and raiment therein, be with content. You're supposed to be satisfied with the little that you have right now, because there is no gain, there is no glory for us in this kingdom. If you have a righteous mindset, you wouldn't even be happy in this kingdom. The scripture says, arise and depart, because it is polluted. It shall utterly be destroyed. So why would you want to build a kingdom that will therefore be destroyed in the end nonetheless? That seems like madness. I don't push to gain anything in this kingdom. I just push to gain enough to sustain myself and the brotherhood. Right? The brotherhood and the word is my top priority. Fulfilling the commandment of the Most High is my top priority. Right? To continue in verse 2. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. Right? The renowned men are men that basically bring forth the prophecies and knowledge and understanding from back then. Those are the renowned men. None of us don't speak anything different apart from what they had said. So we shall keep their sayings, keep their parables, and put it forth to the upcoming generation and to the elect. Right? That is our job. That is our duty as men of the Lord. And there is no other job beside that, basically. That is the real job. Anything else you're doing, that is just some extra curricular activities. Anything else apart from this is extracurricular activities. So you have to always go into this. That is the true job. That is the true work that you're supposed to be putting in. And just to wrap it up. I don't want to make this video extensively long. This is 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if we do these things ye shall never fall. You have to always, the word diligent mean to work hard. You have to always put your everything, your heart in these scriptures. You see? And the scriptures to be occupied in prophecies. You see? And that is what make our calling and election sure. You have to always pray that Most High put the Spirit on you to go into this work, to always be. It's like, make this work your true wife. Always go into this work. Make this what is your true passion. You see? And that is to make your calling and election sure. Alright? And with that, call Alal, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, double honors to the elders, and salutations to all the brothers in the highways and byways doing the work of the Most High in sincerity, and death to America. The true work must be continued. With that, Shalom.